We are quite possibly in the final year of lower tax brackets established by the 2017 Trump tax cuts. So, unless Congress steps in and they remain as they are, those rates go back up in 2026. So, if you're retired or nearing retirement, this is perhaps one of the greatest opportunities that you'll have to minimize lifetime taxes for both you and your family. So in today's video, I'd like to take you through a tax strategy that a lot of families overlook, particularly when it comes to transferring wealth to the next generation. It's a strategy I've currently discussed with a prospect that reached out a while ago, and it could be worth considering if you're in a similar situation. Welcome back. If I haven't met you yet, I'm Christian Klassen, co-founder of 402 Financial, and I created this channel to help you make the most out of retirement. Now, before we discuss what this tax strategy is, it's important to understand this couple's situation. Now, they've saved about $2.5 million, and it's mostly all in traditional IRAs. They've lived a frugal lifestyle and are now living comfortably on Social Security and their withdrawals from these IRAs. They're really concerned about what happens to them once they're both gone, because they have two adult children, both of whom have high income jobs, which results in higher tax brackets. So if this couple were to both pass away, under current rules, their children would be forced to withdraw all of the inherited IRA money within 10 years. And this is a big deal because even if they split this tax burden evenly, each of the children would be required to withdraw roughly $125,000 per year in addition to their normal high salaries. And depending how much money the kids are making in the year, as well as their tax filing status, well, this could push the beneficiaries into the 32 or even 35% tax bracket, which would result into an enormous amount of additional taxes that neither the kids nor the parents want. So that's why our conversation is all about a strategic Roth conversion strategy. The parents are already in the lower end of the 24% federal tax bracket. Yet there's still some room for them to roll funds from their traditional IRA to a Roth IRA without jumping into the next bracket. So we're strategizing how much we can convert each year through 2025 to take advantage of these historically low tax rates. But we need to be smart about it. We don't want to convert too much and create unnecessary Medicare surcharges or spike their tax bill all at once. The idea is to pay tax today at the 24% rate rather than allow the money to be taxed on the kids' behalf at 32% or more in the future. So let me show you how this works. Let's say the parents convert $100,000 this year at the 24% rate. That's a $24,000 tax bill today. But now that $100,000, it's in a Roth where it can grow completely tax-free, and when the kids inherit it down the road, they owe zero in taxes on that money. Comparatively, if the parents don't convert, and that same $100,000 stays in the traditional IRA, when the kids inherit it and are forced to withdraw it, and they're in the 32% tax bracket, well now, hypothetically in this situation, $32,000 goes to taxes instead. So by choosing to convert today at 24%, the parents are essentially saving their kids $8,000 in future taxes. Not to mention, they're locking in that lower rate while they still can. And here's why this all matters. Roth conversions are not just about reducing taxes for yourself. They're one of the most effective tools available for multi-generational tax planning as well. Because you're still held to the same 10-year rule on inherited Roth accounts, except that account doesn't increase your taxable income like inherited pre-tax accounts would. And the nice thing is you don't need to be very wealthy to benefit from this strategy either. This couple didn't have pension income and they didn't come from any wealthy backgrounds, but they were thoughtful and prudent savers, and they wanted to make sure their children would not be left with a large tax burden someday. By acting now within this available tax window, or even beyond, they may be saving their family tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes in the next decade or so. Now, if you're in a similar situation where most of your retirement is in pre-tax accounts and you don't plan on spending most of it yourself, or you just want to reduce your tax liability for the next generation, well, then this might be your chance to consider a strategic Roth conversion. Again, after 2025, tax brackets are scheduled to revert to higher levels. This conversion alone could cost you significantly more if you wait a couple of years. So if you want to see if this strategy might work for your situation, you can reach out for a call or take the How Much Retire quiz below. And even if you're not sure whether a Roth conversion is a good strategy for you at this point, it might be worthwhile to watch this video right here to see if you're in the ideal spot to do so. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.